Still in the red room. We're doing 2 in a row after a long 8.5 hour day. So here is the big Goblin Raid in the Druid Circle, which I've never seen before. A lot of highly lamentable, extremely bloodthirsty decisions. A lot of sex. Things are getting wild. And then, at the great risk to my playthrough and my honor mode integrity, I slip in a little hag fight at the end. Okay, please subscribe and have a nice day. Bye. All right, back into it. One thing I should put on my notes is, I'm gonna do it now. BG honor mode notes. Use everything you get, more than enough. Don't forget Ogre Horn or Desperation. But more importantly than that, think about your scrolls. Very important. Very important. You have so many options of a one-time spell use. And using Ingenuity, your one-time spell use should always bring you to your next point of desperation. At the public tennis courts, there's like, if other people are waiting, please keep yourself to 30 minutes. When we get there, both tennis courts are being used, one by like a mom and son, and one by like a group of 4 like millennials. And I stand there and I walk over and I put my racket on like the waiting queue, and one of the millennials, he's like, hey, excuse me. I gotta turn around. He's like, just so you know, we've reserved this court with the city, so we have this. At this point, it's 7:40, 7:45, something like that. He's like, excuse me, just so you know, we've reserved this with the city, so we have this till 8:30, and then the other one's fine, but there's someone waiting for it. And I was like, okay. Partially, this is just good information, but partially, I don't care for your tone. You know what I mean? That's all I can really say about it. He's not really doing anything wrong. He's like being helpful, but it's also like 4 dudes playing pickleball, and I have to wait extra. But to be fair, I'm now like, okay, I'm definitely paying the $10 to reserve the court for an hour from now on, because if there's one thing about me, is that I do not wait in lines well. I do not wait in lines well at all. Like, it's not like I sit there when I'm waiting in line for something and I'm like, oh, okay, well, we're just waiting in line, so that's just fine. So let me just, like, make the most of it. In those moments, my, like, silence is like a thick blanket of disapproval and unhappiness, and I can't do anything about it. Or, you know, thus far I haven't successfully done anything about it. I just sit there and be like, man, this is so dumb. Torturous edges. Tortured creatures may receive disadvantage on Constitution saving throws. I don't think I need to keep that around. But I will. So I want to get a robe for Asterion. That's one of my last, like, good... One of the last people... Him and Lae'zel still have a white piece as their body armor. But the problem is Lae'zel's is pretty good. Money-wise, how we doing? He has it all. 2,500. Let's go. What's going on? Okay. Take all this stuff into the alchemy thing. Type. My cat wants to go outside, just at such a point that, like, it starts to rain. So she's just, like, sitting on, like, the 20 square feet of deck in which there's nothing to do, or nowhere that's safe, and she's kind of just sitting there, like, my only spot. Okay, the worst thing about being arrested is your inventory getting ruined. Imagine I like lost my lump's horn or something. I'd be so mad. Alright. Everything's fine. Everyone's got this. She's got this.
I crave blood.
I swear to God, I should use like...
There. Done.
I should just be leading this whole area with Garasterion. So that I actually have persuasion, intimidation, whatever. Like, I'm so bad at everything. He's so good. Wish I could just lead with him. But I guess, I don't know. A place like this, I don't want to go, like... I don't want to have this be, like, a particularly violent area. You know what I mean? Like, I want to get this... I want to figure this out. Okay, what are some other things I need to do? There's other prep things I need to do before fights. What are they?
Eager for battle.
She is this. Athletics is not strictly important.
Let's get on with it.
I can do aid here. I might as well lead on for the 5 health. That's probably better. But I think there's other prep things. What am I forgetting? For him, it's obviously the elixir. He used to have a bow.
Indolence breeds madness.
Once upon a time, he had a bow.
Still in control.
Did I accidentally sell it?
Just.
Is it here somewhere?
No time to dally.
Watch your back.
Mystery. I feel like there's some other prep thing before battle that I'm supposed to do. I'm looking at you, pal. What is it?
Must.
All I can think of is astral knowledge.
Keep your distance, darling.
Okay, so we have 22 elixirs. So I can pretty safely just use one here. I don't remember this fight well enough to know what elixirs I should get into, but I should also look at which other ones I have. Greater Cultivation, Peerless Focus, Fire Resist. These are all pretty good. Everyone gets 2. So I should now be able to use parasites, right?
This one is a true soul parasite. It can enhance you. You can absorb its potential. Open your mind to it.
Getting a guaranteed crit on this guy is really good.
Your mind swells as it subsumes everything the tadpole has to offer.
Shadowheart's like
Was and everything
just like a barbarian,
destined to be.
like a barbarian
Pure
warrior.
potential. Pure power.
Good. You have grown your power and
Okay, there's 2
improved
things
your
here. One, the
chances of
+4
survival.
roll for favorable beginnings. Favorable beginnings. The first attack roll ability check you make against any target gains a proficiency equal to your. This is a crazy bonus. And then where's the guaranteed crit? It's here. The other ones I don't really care about, but this is so crazy. And then this one for the orc crit is very important.
Action, not reaction.
Well, hello.
And for him, there's not really much. Like, doesn't this seem crazy? And then either charm to keep him defended, which is not strictly necessary, I might use it later. And then an attack roll. Does this work for spell crits? Luck of the Far Realms spell crits. Yeah, it's true. There are other builds that can make solid use of it, but no one is coming close to a double smite crit on demand. Sorcerer or Tempest Cleric can probably get wire damage. Use Create Water to get people wet, then shoot the target with an upcast lightning spell of your choice, and use Channel Divinity to make it roll the maximum damage roll possible. Okay, I see what you're doing. That is true. I do want this. I'm gonna get this on a Asterion as well. Me and the boys.
What to do?
So, you've indulged.
I gave some to you already,
Just
bud.
helped yourself to a little more power, I see. And there isn't a tentacle to be seen.
No one else cares.
Not a bad deal, I'd say. My only complaint is that you didn't want to share. I wouldn't mind indulging myself.
They have another pack. Take it if you want it.
Excellent.
There you go.
I'll have a
No approval?
rummage around and help myself in my own good time.
You fucking
Thank
rascal.
you. Your generosity is appreciated.
The two bad boys and the two slightly virtuous females. There's people yapping outside my door. I don't care for that. Okay, so my strength is at 8, so it's time to use an elixir. Oh yeah. I can also use these on I can also use these on Lae'zel as well. 21 is better than 17. If we're going for like an actual scary fight.
Might be useful.
People yapping outside my door, I don't care for it. Okay, time to talk to Princess Gut. Well, I think so. Okay, so I think this is just like inevitably you get branded. And what about Volo? I can do it later.
Smells like burnt flesh in here.
This is still going to lead with my main character, correct?
Now here's somebody special. The Absolute has touched you, hasn't she? Priestess Gut needs to touch you too. Hold out your arm so I can mark your flesh.
I assume this mark is a purpose. What does she have? Burning hands, wood bark, elixir of bark skin. Not the ole. I might use those for Merkel. I assume this mark is a purpose.
Shows our devotion to the Absolute. These maggots see how strong we are with her guidance. Whole camp will be branded soon, and you should be too. You ready? Brace yourself. This'll sting.
Oh my god, Shadowheart disapproves. Does that mean she disapproves of Asterion or me?
Hold still.
As pain muddles your thoughts, your minds become entangled.
Is this wrong to do this on Asterion as opposed to myself?
She too carries a parasite. Darkness seems to swallow the temple, leaving you with a vision of the goblin priestess.
Enver Gortash is handsome?
Instruction from a handsome young man, one of the chosen. The vision dissolves away. You stand before the goblin priestess in the temple once again. Her faith floods into you, a tide of shuddering ecstasy. Her tadpole nestles within that mania, secure, hidden.
I feel you in there. Digging around. Works both ways. And I saw some weird shadows swimming around in your head.
He's so handsome. Look at him. What a pretty boy.
Maybe I can help with that. Us true souls gotta look out for one another.
Do you think you can fix whatever's causing those shadows? Is this a dangerous thing to say? Do you think we can fix whatever's causing those shadows? If we talk privately, this gets me into a room, which gets me down to the Night Song area. Can we talk privately? This is a sensitive matter.
Of course. Don't want this rabble interfering with true soul business. Let's go to my chapel.
Oi! Priestess! We want them all. Deluded cultists who thought...
Ain't we good enough for the absolute?
Coming, dear.
More for me. Moving ahead.
I guess I'll keep doing this to Asterion. It feels kind of cheap to have, like, here's my character I talk with. But I don't know, this whole area with... How many inspiration points do I have right now? Down to 3, but I don't know.
Oi, come ready to clear your head.
What exactly are you going to do?
Whatever the absolute tells me to. Don't worry, she loves you. I can tell.
Alright, I'm ready. This seems like a horrible idea.
Don't want a crowd of gawpers. Everybody else needs to leave.
I should mind my step.
Alright, Asterion, good luck. Is she gonna lobotomize me?
Keep a blade close.
Ready to clear your head. Smart. All you need to do is open yourself to the absolute. And I'll do the rest. Don't want anyone peeping on private matters, so... There we go. Secret and safe. Well, secret.
Psionic feelers creep across your mind like a pickpocket's fingers seeking flaws in fabric. Sifting deeper, she sees the mind flayer holding a wriggling tadpole to your eye. And then the vision lurches, and you are looking through her eyes as a tadpole squirms into her skull.
Helps! We need to fish that thing out before it eats any important parts of your brain.
Pretty sure one of those parasites is squirming in your head, too.
No. It's messing with your brain. You're seeing things, probably hearing voices too, yeah?
I still have my senses. I'll find another way to deal with it.
No. You ain't leaving
God.
till we get to the bottom of this. You could be dangerous.
What exactly does your plan involve?
It involves you putting your
The
trust
same
in the
answer as before.
absolute.
Just come on, trust me.
Simple.
She's gonna dig in my brain. Do what you have to, just get rid of it.
You won't regret this. Being a true soul, you know the
What am I
absolute
doing?
don't like to touch nothing unclean. So drink this. It'll purify ya.
You recognize telltale flecks of werejackal blood. It's a potion of sleep.
Elf, drink the potion. What does this mean? Do we have a resistance? What am I doing? Oh. I should have asked more questions first.
This could have gone easy for you. Not now, though. I'll tear you to shreds.
What? This is fucked up. Like... Like, I want these people on my team, right? Like, is this gonna mess up the Minthara stuff for, like, actually raiding the Goblin Grove? This is so weird, man. I don't know what to do. I guess I just roll with it and see what happens. If you kill Gut, can you still raid the Druid Circle? If you kill her before triggering the raid, the rest of the Goblin camp will likely become hostile, but this won't prevent you from allying with Minthara and hacking their ghosts. So, I just like totally had no idea this was coming. So now I have to duel her. She's 52 health. If I bite now, I don't get the healing, and I'm almost certainly going to need this healing. So what's my best way to do it here? Cloud of Daggers, I guess? I only hit her once or twice. It's not that, like, strategic. But I want the attack roll benefit if I'm going to use a spell. Let's try to use Hold Person. 25%, holy.
Won't work.
Huh?
On the way.
Get in here! We've got trouble!
Should we go for the door? This is like... Like, this is really weird, right? Like, why does it go this way? I drank the potion as she told me to. But it's because are elves immune to them or something? Magic can't put you to sleep. So this is what happened. Is I just showed, this is my punishment for using Asterion as opposed to my main character. That's crazy. Okay. It's gonna trigger the whole fucking goblin camp. They're temporarily hostile? These guys are legit hostile. So I still can maybe get to Minthara.
Time to kill.
Oh, this is so annoying. Oh my god. I have to use a spell here so I can fly away. 36. This is just because I used... because of the elf thing. I don't like this at all. But it's kind of a bitch move to reset this. But this is all because of the elf thing. I don't like this at all. Okay, how do I feel about this? I'm gonna take the L here, start it over, and do this with the main character and learn my lesson. I really don't like doing this on auto mode. This to me is not something where it's like worrying me. You know, it's not like this is worrying me. In terms of this might not be a winnable fight. This is just not the way I wanted to go. I don't feel very proud of that, but I'm still gonna do it. So where's the game? I was looking at a magazine article about which things are on the Steam sale. I was looking to see if Doom would be there, but they only listed 10 games. Obviously a bunch of new ones. Assassin's Creed Shadow, Oblivion Remastered. Number 1 was Clair Obscur. It's 10% off. It seems like a great game. Like, yeah, sometimes, like, even if it's not the kind of game you feel like playing, when a game gets the reception that Clair Obscur has, you gotta be like, all right, this has to be something really enjoyable and sort of special. There's so many games. I've even bought games like Unicorn Overlord, which I just haven't had a chance to play, and I don't know when I will. It's hard, man. I feel like maybe I played more video games when I didn't play them online. I'm not sure, though. To some degree, it motivates you to be regular, but to some degree, maybe you have shorter days because it's more tiring. Like, I streamed for 8 hours yesterday, 7 of which I was, like, talking, and, like, I was brain dead for the last hour. Okay, so I gotta see this whole thing again. We already saw it. Okay. I think there's a little more organization I need to do with my items, but I think we covered most of it. I wonder why they say there's 3 parasite specimens, but then you get a 4th. Is that just literally the one in your head counts as well?
You're an idiot. Uses wooden tools.
Drew is using wooden tools.
We're exposed. Looking for steel? I have, well, something close.
Okay. I have a whole lot right now. I feel like there was more before that I'm forgetting something. Rain Dancer is actually kind of sick. This is nice too, because the extra damage on lightning. Just for more elemental stuff, but it's not like blowing my mind, really. Isn't there more stuff? Am I missing something? Whatever. No rush.
True.
Watch your back.
Okay, so also, yeah, if we stumble into some actually hard battles, don't forget that Lae'zel can use the potions as well.
Hey, Bhaaldur.
The elixir, sorry.
Take care now, sweet.
Does she have any other things that unlock some new potions for me?
Hello, Petal.
It shouldn't really, because, like, if you have enough to do it, Potion of Mind Reading, Oil of Accuracy, Potion of Greater Healing, that's Balsam, okay. That's them Balsams. Potion of Animal Speaking, fine. Looks like it.
No one stopped me yet.
If you do reorganization, this should put them in the bag as well. Put the fries in the bag. There's another one, right? Spike bulb, spider egg sac, vitriol bone cap. Whose skull is that? Why do I have it? It's tough to think of what elixirs I would use for this part of the game. This is really good for Shadowheart, but I'd rather use it once she starts getting Spirit Guardians. Arcane Cultivation's nice. I'm gonna split these between Asterion and her. Where'd it go? Okay, give everyone your buffs.
We're exposed.
It's so loud. This is like really crazy. I'm still kind of blown away that I have this and that it works in this fashion. I wonder how the bound weapon doesn't really do anything useful compared to the Hexblade bind weapon, but
Where did I put that?
All is ash and meat.
okay,
Until
well.
Roland shows off.
Let's do this again. Oh, I gotta eat my parasite?
Pull yourself
This
together.
one is a true soul parasite. It can
I'm glad I stole that one from
enhance
Halsin, so both my two guys
you,
get the
can
main
absorb
combo.
its potential. Open your mind to it.
I'm surprised this isn't a disapproval.
How?
Like, Lae'zel,
Your mind's
I guess I could have just been like, yeah, you're probably right, we shouldn't use it. And then I could probably still use it.
everything it
Not that it really
was,
matters.
Everything it was destined to be. Pure potential. Pure power.
Good. You have grown your power and improved your chances of survival.
Now I'll talk to Asterion. It's a little more true this way.
You've indulged. Just helped yourself to a little more power, I see.
He's so zesty.
And there isn't a tentacle to be seen. Not a bad deal, I'd say.
I've been watching.
My complaint is that you didn't want to share. I wouldn't mind indulging myself.
I have another in my pack. Take it if you want it.
Excellent.
I've been watching season 2 of White Lotus still. We only have one more to watch.
Thank you. Your generosity is appreciated.
There's a bunch. I have a lot of thoughts about it. This is a really interesting show. Not necessarily for it being interesting as like wow, it's so thought provoking, but this is like a very, very of the moment show in so many ways. One thing that I've been finding interesting is, well, I don't know. Some people like Jennifer Coolidge. I'm like, are you a great actor, or is this character like perfect for you and you're being directed? You know what I mean? And it's like, how much of this is her, and how much of this is like her character? And sometimes they do. But also this show sometimes, man, has like these little performance moments, like when she's at the opera, or when Megan Fahey. This guy's pissing. Whoa. Like Megan Fahey, who, by the way, is like triggering something deep in my Irish heritage, where I'm like ancestrally so titillated by her ginger looks. I swear to God, sometimes I look at the screen, I'm like, holy shit, man. Like, this is the kind of maiden that like my ancestors went to war for. Some people might be like, oh, look at that ginger cunt. But for me, I'm just like, this is deep in my DNA, man. She's so beautiful. Where was I going with this? Yeah, anyway, so there's one scene where Megan Fahey and Aubrey Plaza are out for like a girls' day. And they talk about like cheating and what things their husbands are up to. And specifically Megan Fahey talks about her husband. And she has this moment where she kind of just like acknowledges the pain of it under a very brave facade, where she is at peace with her decisions. And it's like really good, man. She has this like has like a warm smile, but a little bit of a weepy look and a tiny bit of vulnerability. But she's fine with the fact that like she gets this great life, even though her husband's a kind of a philanderer. And it's like this is unreal.
I want to have a word. Smells like burnt flesh.
Okay, trying to get myself in trouble again.
Somebody special. The Absolute has touched you.
Maybe I should just go to
hasn't she?
Minthara instantly.
Priestess Gut needs to touch you too. Hold out your arms so I can mark your flesh.
This is a really hard thing to get through. I assume this mark is a purpose. She has some stuff I wanted to buy, doesn't she? Wood bark. A healing potion. There we go. Where was I?
Shows our devotion to the
I'm drinking enough water today.
These maggots see how strong we are with her guidance. Whole camp will be branded soon, and you should be too. You ready? Brace yourself. This'll sting.
I've always wanted to... Okay, get a little dark urge creepiness to it. I've always wanted to smell my own burning fresh. Oh, baby.
Hold still.
I like the pain. My white hand, no! My beautiful vitiligo.
Your thoughts, your minds become entangled. A familiar sensation. She too carries a parasite.
So this time I'm gonna sever the connection.
Follow the temple, leaving you with a vision of the goblin priestess receiving instruction from a handsome young man, one of the chosen. The vision dissolves away. You stand.
I better drink this water before the gummy kicks in. I lose motivation.
Once again.
Sever the connection.
Let's brush against one another.
Yeah, let's be safe here.
But are swiftly parted.
Don't want to get intimate in front of the novices. Fair enough. Got some
She still knows?
shadows in your head. Maybe I can help with that.
Damn it.
Us true souls gotta look
All I lost is the insight that she also has a parasite. So I can just leave. So what happens if she... Man, I hate this. It's kind of mysterious. But I want this to go a certain way, and I have no idea. It's a game of so much variance. So, if I let her knock me out with the sleep potion, everyone has to leave, including my friends and hers? Like, how do I avoid a battle in this circumstance? This looks interesting. You think you can fix whatever's causing those shadows?
With the Absolute's will, I can fix anything. Let's deal with this in my chapel. It's private. Don't want this lot interfering with true soul business.
Priestess, we want the mark.
Yeah, ain't we good enough for the Absolute?
Let's see what goes on here. I mean, I just read about it, but you never know the details.
Oi, come here. I ain't waiting. Ready to clear your head.
What exactly are you gonna do?
Whatever the Absolute tells me to. Don't worry, she loves you. I can tell.
So this is
Don't want
like...
a crowd of gawpers. Everybody else needs to leave.
Watch your back.
Okay, we're gonna leave, and I'm not staying just outside the door this time. If I go here, we can jump over quickly.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Ready to clear your head. Smart. All you need
Double
to do
disapproval.
is open yourself
So stupid.
to the Absolute. And I'll do the rest. Don't want anyone peeping on private matters, so...
Double disapproval for that.
There we
Is that
go.
intentional?
Secret and safe. Well, secret?
Psionic feelers creep across.
She's
your
finding my
mind.
she's finding my parasite.
Pockets fingers seeking flaws in fabric.
Allow her to rummage through your memories. Give me some insight. What do I got?
Sifting deeper, she sees
Oh, okay.
the mind flayer holding a wriggling
I already did this one. I
to
forgot.
your eye. And then the vision lurches. And you are looking through her eyes as a tadpole squirms into her skull.
Helps! We need to fish that thing out before it eats any important parts of your brain.
Pretty sure one of those parasites are screaming your head too. Might as well try to say it.
It's messing with your brain. You're seeing things, probably hearing voices too, yeah?
Most of my brain is a wreck. Just do what you will.
Don't you worry. I've got everything I need to fix you. Might get a bit messy though.
All right, sure.
You won't regret this.
It's not. I'm surprised I didn't get a third of stereo on disapproval.
You know the Absolute don't like to touch nothing unclean. So drink this. It'll purify ya.
You recognize telltale flecks of werejackal blood. It's a potion of sleep.
That'll put me to sleep. Sleep. Are you trying to trick me?
I ain't deceiving nobody. I'm trying to help.
So elves are immune to being charmed or being put to sleep. All right, big guy. What's next in the trial of calamities?
Sweet dreams.
No pit here.
I'll see your ugly mug on the other side.
Is this because she's been? Is this because she's been
Wakey,
instructed
wakey.
to find the
Don't bother
adventurers?
struggling. You ain't going nowhere. The Absolute wants to know all about that critter in your head. So start talking.
I was abducted. A mind flayer infected me with this thing.
I know that much. I saw the whole horrible story in your memories. And I know what happens next. Your teeth fall out, your skin rips off, and you turn into one of them.
No, I'm not gonna let that happen.
Think you're special, do ya?
I do.
You're not. I'm gonna keep you here so I can see every gory detail and hear
I mean, she's pretty
every
smart.
whimper and scream.
I respect that. I hope I transform. Then I can gorge myself upon your unworthy beef.
Not likely. You're
It's a
forgetting
badass
one
line.
thing. I've got the Absolute to protect me. But you're on your own. Nothing more than a skin suit for that monster inside you.
I have to start working my upper body
You're gonna be
again.
my new pet. A ferocious squiddy. All for myself.
You test the weight of the chains, looking for weak points.
Oh, I forgot to use my potion. Alright, well, I got the first easy one.
You slip free of the chains.
Ow, my wisties.
Going.
I can hear Gut. Where is she?
All right. Time to skulk about. Don't waste a step.
You broke free? You die.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
So it looks like I'm just doing this fight. It's because I chose to break free of my chains as opposed to preserving my strength, which would have given me an interesting story twist.
Shall we?
That I no longer can get.
Let's crack it open.
I should get him to unlock the door for us. It's kind of cooler.
Let's see.
So now do we go back in and take them out? I guess they stay in there. He's not like under pressure or anything. Alright, onto drawer rack. I'm gonna go straight to Minthara just to make sure everything is somewhat hunky-dory. His strength is really low. He can still do it, okay. Okay, we're still good. Oh yeah. I hope you got more of those little good guys for me to eat. On-demand crits for a half-orc monk, a sorcerer, and as I said when I was looking at it before,
How much further can I
a
go?
paladin are like as good as it gets, man. Okay,
At least give me a sword.
who's this guy?
We want you dead, you dumb knuckle. Not dead and heroic. Get down there and stop complaining. Ah!
So he just dies there? Okay. Okay, I'm going straight to Minthara. I've never done this before. I'm sick of all this weirdness. This might make Ragzlin and them more passive before, which might mean I have less of an engaging, interaction with him. But that goes on.
Didn't mean nothing by it, your ladyship.
Let's get going. I'll take that.
This book is called Your Axe Got Broke. piece of paper. Maglubiate, your axe got broke, your whipstone sting, your priest all croak. Show your face will take your eyes and drop you down to goblin size. The absolute will make you kneel, beg and grovel, bleed and squeal.
Let's move.
It's not bad. They're trying to talk about, they're trying to pretend that they're not just like cronies.
But scouts said they heard something moving around out there. Something big.
How's my approval going? The lowest is Asterion. Neutral, fair, fair. We're getting there. What's going on, Mintara, you sexy girl? I'll have you on my team eventually. I promise you.
I have been expecting you. The goblins tell me that you forced a confession from our prisoner.
She's got that real,
Without
like,
your help, they
lady
would
with upper lip
extract
hair
nothing but
voice.
screams and blood.
Her thoughts mingle with yours, a cold hand caressing your brain.
You are a true soul. Little wonder that you serve me so well. It is time for the raid to begin. The grove and those who are hiding there will fall.
She's got a really intense voice.
The absolute seeks. I'm sure those wretches have it hidden away there. We will find it amongst the dead and the ashes.
Her excitement is palpable. She lingers on thoughts of victory, of unbelievers' blood spilled, and of the weapon.
So I wonder how you get her in your party while keeping your secrets.
Name.
I wonder how that works out. Does she get disillusioned?
The weapon the Absolute seeks, it's the artifact that she carries. The same one that protected you as you entered the goblin camp. Her mind focuses. The cultists cannot discover that the weapon they seek is within their grasp.
Go to their refuge and make your way inside. As a friend.
I don't have the most trustworthy face.
They're half-devil refugees. Nobody wants them.
Her voice is really intense.
A drowning creature will cling to a blade if nothing else is offered.
Like a rural English teacher from the 1800s.
I will gather a raiding party and move into position. You will open the gates from the inside when the time is right to strike. We will cleanse the place of infidels
There you go.
and burn it to the ground in the Absolute's name. And then we will be the first among her favorites.
The masterful painting she depicts of the massacre awakens you hungrily.
Stop, I'm getting aroused.
Control yourself. You are as uncouth as the goblins. The slaughter at the grove will not begin until you have prepared the way.
What a crazy
You must
voice.
make your way inside. Once I am in position, on your signal, we break them. And when they are dead, the Absolute will reward your faith. As will I. For the Absolute.
I'm being seduced? Hell yeah.
Gather the raiders.
Lizelle and her? This guy likes some. This guy likes a high tea woman.
The artifact.
If that's the case, we've got more problems than just the worms in our heads.
Hey, you want to talk about that?
It was bad enough having just one of those tadpoles forced upon us. I can scarcely believe you actually inflicted another on yourself.
I want a guaranteed crit. These illithid powers we're developing. What do you make of them?
On one hand, they seem
Come on,
useful,
you were just mad a second ago.
but on the other hand, or perhaps tentacle before long, we know where they're coming from and what lies at the end of that path. I never expected Ceramorphosis to be tempting. I think we should resist these powers. There's simply too many unknowns for us to risk it.
Perhaps you're right.
It's been known to happen.
Yeah, you're good. I'm still doing it. What was I talking about? So, outside of like the stumbling, bumbling at end of the game on my previous run, I've never actually sort of like doubled down, and that was only for like the final push after the save point. I've never actually really doubled down as being like, okay, so I'm really gonna have like a full illithid on my team, which I suppose is the Astral Touch Tadpole. And like you also would want to think then about which characters or which classes fit it best. But having Asterion, maybe he'll lose his Vampire Lord stuff, which would make it not worth it. And it's funny that there's no spell casting variant, I think, of the necrotic damage you can do after he's a Vampire Lord, I think. It's funny that it doesn't benefit anything except sort of his base build, which I guess is fair because they don't want to play around you changing his class, but to some degree there should, I wonder if there's some part of it that works besides just like the big heal. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, if a fully loaded storm sorcerer that's also an Illithid is pretty sick, man. Like those things are synergistic, like the various ways of flying and controlling the battlefield. You become less of like a one-note achiever. Okay, I think I can now have the safe run to the space. All the orcs are gone. So can I still talk to Dror Ragzlin, or is he gone too? I can talk to Halsin now. Let's talk to Dror. I'm gonna use Elixir. Just like for all the various reasons I do. This might not go my way, but we'll see. These guys are all dangerous and they're all hostile. I also gotta get Volo out here too before I leave, which might be better to do when everyone's friends still.
Praise his throne of flaming iron. Praise McGlubbiet. Trying to interrupt my prayers. Scared of a real.
This guy called me Gormless?
You're as gormless as the rest of them.
Pray to whoever you want, it's a free world.
Oh, that's rich. A free world? And how come I'm locked up like a bloody elf? I'll tell you why. Because I'm loyal to McGlubbiet. Because I ain't having my head turned by some upstart god.
The Absolute, the other goblins seem to love her.
Yeah. And I can see by that mark on your hand that you're part of her mob. So bollocks to you, and bollocks to her and all.
I guess I didn't need to get the brand. Does that do anything to me? I forget. Doesn't say anything here. Okay, it's raining out. I gotta get my cat inside. Right back. Let me in.
Careful, I bite.
Wait, why are there...
Still breathing, despite everything.
I can't click on these. They shouldn't exist. I think the thing is that Asterion drank them. So, it doesn't seem to apply. That's weird. Well, I failed this. I failed a perception check. No, it was a perception check beforehand. Can someone else get it?
Touch me.
It's the door. I'll do these things on the way out.
Live in more interesting times. These boots have seen everything.
Something here, huh?
Keep moving. Lest you're wanting a clubbing and drubbing.
The Darien Gap. That is interesting. A lot of it is considered like one of the most like dangerous parts in the world because there's so much desperation and like drug running and like hidden fucking Scarface shit there. But also, a couple years back, my parents went to the Darien Gap for a bird watching trip. And they had a really good time, and it's supposed to be really, really good. So it's crazy that both those things can exist at once. I haven't looked at the Steam sales yet. I read an article about which like top 10 games that are on sale, like Clair Obscur and Oblivion and Assassin's Creed Shadows and some other ones. But I haven't actually looked at the whole list of stuff yet. Did you buy anything? I'm glad that the two games that... Oh, we'll see. I was going to say, I'm glad the two games that I bought like 3 days ago probably aren't for sale. But I don't actually know yet. Okay, I think this is a situation that gets them, like, that does badly for me. Shredder's Revenge. I remember me and my friend, he bought Shredder's Revenge, and we played it, like, one night when I was staying in his house for the weekend. And the game is sort of like a PowerPoint system, like the more combos you hit, the more points you build up. But you can, like, press some idle animation to do, like, a taunt, basically, and you can build up 1 point of those, like, quite regularly by spamming the taunt button. So we realized you could break the game by just, like, spamming the taunt button, which I think might even give you, like, an invulnerability window. Maybe not, but, like, you can do it constantly and build up those points for, like, your sort of, like, cinematic super attack. And we just rolled through the entire game just playing that at, like, 10:30 on a Friday. And, like, that's not the only way you can play the game. But, yeah, that's how we did it. But the game looked great. TMNT is, like, actually... You can tell that it... Hey, baby. There's something about the Ninja Turtles that gets really respectful franchise reboots. I think because so many people, like, really genuinely love it, who grew up with it. I think, like, the kind of mid-2000s animated series and stuff like that is, like, probably the worst part of it. It was never really good at that point. But the live-action movie from the 90s, and then, like, these last few reboots, plus the video games, they're, like, pretty good. There's also that new, like, tactics-style game. That's a TMNT game. That's, like, kind of like a... I don't know. I think it's, like, a roguelike... I don't know. Whatever it is. There was one roguelike one and one tactics one, or just maybe there's just one tactics one. But there's a bunch of recent good TMNT ones, and apparently that Seth Rogen movie, the Seth Rogen written one, was good. Why am I doing this to myself? Splintered Fate, right? Yeah. And there's like a Turtle Tactics one or something.
By Vlaakith's blade, a geich.
Nothing. Must be reading it wrong. Suga no Sukuk.
The hobgoblin turns to you, and the parasite squirms in
Like, how do you get through this without risk? There's so many risks.
and the bile in his soul. The visions cloud your inner eye for a brief moment once again. You see the hobgoblin bowing before the armored elf you'd glimpsed before.
I never realized that Ketherick was an elf. Is Isabel?
That will go to whoever finds it.
Is she half or full?
Eyes gleam hungrily.
Never saw a true soul like you. But you got the Absolute's blessing.
So I'm clear because I got the brand?
Speak his next words, yet they still rattle your skull from within.
You ever talk to a dead squid? Now's your chance.
This is really hard with a 1.5 second delay. I'm doing this at 1.5 second delay, just so you know that. What am I doing? Study the corpse. Was this the mind flayer that tortured you?
This mind flayer's build is smaller, its garb plainer. A fearsome creature even in death, but not the one that tormented you. Yet it too roamed the Nautiloid. It would have seen you, known you.
Absolute says the dead Squiddy had a weapon. I reckon the killer nabbed it and scooted off to that looter camp. We find who killed it, and we find who took that weapon. So settle in.
Then let the ceremony proceed.
You choke on.
God damn it, what's happening this time?
Goblin bellows his incantation.
I command you, corpse, speak and say sooth. Lucan ok al koldek shulko kank.
The hideous corpse rises, tentacles writhing.
It's really raining.
Your heart seizes. Under questioning, the creature might recognize you as its killer.
Let's control the whole thing, shall we? This one isn't favorable beginnings. I wonder why.
Raxlin's mind reels.
So you gotta keep under his, like, level of comprehension.
With Raxlin's voice, you ask.
What were you doing in Faerun? This is what he's trying to find out, right? He doesn't say. There wasn't actually much dialogue. What were you doing in Faerun?
What were you doing in Faerun?
Raxlin scowls, shocked by his own
So I fucked that up?
words, and a jolt shoots through your skull. The creature speaks in visions. A swarm of Githyanki dragon riders, silver blades held high, control panels melting, flesh pods spilled open.
Get on the hunt. They know something.
He is suspicious, confused by the
Wasn't that what he's trying to figure out?
from his lips. You proceed carefully.
Is he trying to find out who killed you? Why were the Gith chasing the ship? Who's the Absolute is definitely not the question he would ask, right? Who killed you is what leads to me, which I want to avoid. So this one, I guess.
Why were the Gith chasing that ship?
You see dark tunnels lit
Okay, he didn't respond to that.
with pools of brine. The darkness spreads through the earth. The sky splits open and nautiloids pour out of a void that consumes the stars.
What in the...
Suspicion floods Raxlin's mind. Your brain howls as you force a final query into his throat.
Do I do who is the Absolute, or do I cut the... Or do I just cut the connection now? Who is the Absolute is more interesting. No, let's find out, or I could just find out what questions he's asking. This is clearly, the narrator is like, if you do this, it's fucked up.
Who killed you?
Oh, he does want to know who, that's the right, okay. So I could have got one more question.
Seems you. A memory seen through
Uh-oh.
the creature's soul dead.
So I should have asked who is the
You
Absolute?
see a clawed hand open a hole.
Oh shit. Yeah, there's only two options.
Void of flesh. Only darkness.
That can't be. Wait. Hold on.
Raxlin pierces your mind, prodding for truth.
It's you.
This is a hard one, probably. No, it's not. Okay, good. I wanted that one. I mean, I want most of them. You gotta set up a system of priorities.
I won't this disrespect lying down. I'm the boss. I'm the absolute right hand.
I would never deceive the Absolute's right hand.
Right hand, huh?
Okay.
Sounds like words.
It gives you like a dialogue, a free dialogue thing if you can figure it out.
You're a real true soul. I felt it.
The corpse collapses. Silent once more.
That wasn't bad. A 10 check?
No, I'm not done. Riddles, all of it, and nothing to show for the trouble but rotting squid meat. No answers, no killer, and no damned weapon. That damned Trow was right. Can't let her get all the glory. The raid started already. Let's hope she's in trouble and needs help. You, get to the grove. Help the Drow Minthara kill the lot. Well, don't just stand there. Move!
Okay, so what happens with Gut? Does Gut still, like, re-enter this whole thing?
I wouldn't dawdle if
Or is she stuck in the room?
I doubt true soul Minthara has much patience left.
Okay, so what do I do about Halsin and, I'm not gonna get this sick-ass treasure. I can always come back, I guess. So there's Volo and Halsin. So I'll do the Halsin thing now, and at least talk to him. See what happens.
I'll give it a shot.
Is there anything in here? Not really. Should be a possibly robbable chest there.
Hands off. This one's for the pups. Here to see the bear? Just follow the noise. Wargs have been going crazy for it. Just hope these scraps will satisfy the bunch when they're in this state.
Don't get distracted now.
See? It squealed! It's it again!
So there's 6 kids, and 5 kids between 1 and 8.
Again! Make it squeal again.
Sharper stones might cut through all that fur. Just milking a stereo on approval. Throw a rock at the bear. That makes up for the double disapproval. Same escape sequence. Now I have to fight him, I guess. Cave bear. It doesn't say that it's a guy. Level 5 druid. Ah, you can search.
Onward.
Hungry for the slaughter.
Won't work.
Why did she say that? Is that the Guardian? So everyone's surprised except those two. I wonder why. They like resist it? Is surprise like a possible... Oh.
Have to keep going. Again.
Yes.
Oops. Okay, I don't want him to die. So I gotta knock him out myself. So the actual good attacks have to come in now. Okay.
Think you can take me on?
Use your lithid potential.
Oh my god. Got a bad guy in my ear. She's saying it to the two characters who have a lithid. So when Asterion attacked and used the thing, but I don't have any skill yet. Is she gonna heckle me the whole time? Oh. How helpful. I gotta make sure I knock him out myself, and there's no like extra weird damage. Fine.
Let's spill some blood.
Conjured Spider, very Warcraftian. I need these ones to hit. I really like the monk's profile picture on the left. That makes me really happy. Okay, I don't have any sort of like extra bonus damage, right? Just bludgeoning. Should be fine. So I guess we're never gonna get Halsin. I'm still trying to knock him out, but with all that, I don't really get like a chance to interact with him. All this because I threw a rock at him? Come on, grow up. Like we can get past this. Alright, it was good that I blocked him in there. Oh, Jesus. Okay, I guess we're using a short rest. Back to bear form. That's kind of rude.
Shall we cut and run?
Oh shit, 14, damn. Okay, if I don't beat this guy in these 2 turns, the goblin's gonna kill him. Oh, that sucks. No, he's alive.
Once a living bear is now a dead elf. You fear the worst. Could this be the archdruid of the
I don't
Emerald
think I
Grove?
killed him.
The dead elf. The druid Halsin, most certainly.
He won't be of much help to us now.
If there's any
She's
hope
like
of
very
finding
true
a
neutral.
cure, it's not here. Not any longer.
But he's not. He's not knocked out. He's. All right. So there's not like a knocked out contingency here. All right. At least they stopped fighting. That one guy died. That's cool. Okay. So that's covered. I'm gonna let Volo out, and then we're going to the Druid of the Circle. So what do I do with? I guess I'll just leave Halsin here. The problem is, maybe when we get back, he's gonna be like hostile to the wargs and everything. Gonna leave that alone. Turn this off. Maybe, I don't know. I don't think if I killed him I was getting an inspiration point there. Okay, so when I want to come back here later... This guy's still here, right? This is crazy. This is really crazy. What's the word? I don't know, basically like logic or scripting. That he's now like, you were in this room stealing stuff from this room. I'm now going to block this room and keep watching on you. That's crazy, right? But he's not going to stop doing this. Either has such a low attitude that he's staring at us, or this is his job, until such a point that you like leave or long rest, I assume. It's hard to say. Okay, now I actually have to short rest because of Halson's Thunderwave. It's all good. What about these guys? And should I go in and deal with Gut, or leave it as is? I'll have to do it eventually if I want to go down to the Underdark.
Need something else?
Any good scrolls? Slow's really good. Glyph of Warding, apparently people use. It's pretty good, sir.
Pleasure.
Trust no one. If I must.
That the jink already turned. You recognize the crest she bears. The winged serpent of the Zentarim.
What kind are you gonna get? Pepperoni? You know, trader, are you? You're part of the Black Network.
Half right, sharp eyes. As then is
Prosciutto arugula?
trader. Just a matter of what's for sale.
Bianca?
Weapons and other exotic goods, true enough. But
Margarita?
most of all, we offer discretion.
Hawaiian?
No judgment, no right and
Meat
wrong,
lovers.
just good deals and bad.
Any green pepper?
That problem for you?
Sure. I don't think I need a scroll of Ray of Frost. That's a bit useless. I think I'll get a slow. I want a lightning bolt. And a slow. Those are good. Anything to sell? No peppers. Double meat. This guy's a carnivore. I love it.
Pleasure.
Pleasure is all mine.
Nothing hurts anymore.
Okay, how do I go to see Volo now?
Seems
And importantly, what do I do in here? There's probably nothing to get. And if I go in there, I'll have to deal with the princess. Do I want to do that? I don't think so. I think I can just basically just do the druid growth thing now. Ask the goblin priestess for help. How's that going for you right now? If I had just not broken out of the chains, there's like a pretty cool interaction that happens.
very well.
Is there anything else I need to do? I don't think so. Okay, time for my grand betrayal. I wonder how Act 2 works when you're evil. If they like rush you right to the Moonrise Towers, like what does that, how does that assist you in like rolling the rest of the zone? Maybe it's another way of getting the like light buff. It's gonna be a shame, or it could be hard not to have a light cleric for Shadowheart in Act 2. So crazy useful. Even though things like daylight don't seem to actually work. I never really noticed a difference with the sunlight sensitivity. It did work on Cazador though. I should write that in my Cazador section. Where is that? I'm not sure I kept notes on Cazador. Yeah, I should write Cazador. Cazador. Daylight for his sunlight sensitivity. And I kind of forget like a lot of the tricks of I kind of forget some of the tricks of Cazador. I know what you need to do is just take him out basically. But he has really, really high damage if he gets in range.
Look, don't take your eyes off my
I
hands.
should talk to Mole. I never thought to do that. Maybe I can warn her to leave.
Something's on.
She's not gonna like send the guards at me again.
Focus, children.
You did this to yourself.
Okay, it doesn't happen again. Okay, we're good.
I'm going to kill so many goblins.
I mean, that's as far as it goes with Mole, I guess. It's kind of lame just for me going into her base. I could have had good intentions. Could have been donating money.
Hi. My partner. Hey, you're back. Look to buy. Here's what I got.
Really only useful is like if you want to have every dye color.
Well, what do you think? Good stuff, right?
Well, you spot the boy giving a sly wink.
So they ripped me off again? What happened?
I want to learn.
How much money I just lost.
I know. Make one up. You can do.
Things are about to get a lot worse for you guys.
Leave me.
Leave me!
Why do they know what I'm about?
Show some dignity and leave. You've burdened this place with your troubles long enough.
What are you talking about? Oh, it's a rest. I'll have to come back here. But why are they all angry at me? Why are they saying leave? Do they know what happened? I'll do this all afterwards. If we raid the Globe, I can deal with that after. As long as they don't send it to the ground. Okay, well, I guess I got some stuff to do before I rest. So that's up here is Githyanki Kresh. Down here is opening up this area. Well, there's not much except the hag. So I would have to be fine with the amount of elixirs I have. Unless, I mean, I think later on you can... I think you... To get the hag hair, I think you have to spare her. And then you, maybe you can talk to her after that. So let's see if I don't think I can buy any more. I think he's already cleared out. Everyone's so weird now. What happened? Do they know about me? Who do I talk to verify that? Zevlor?
Please leave us be.
Let's hit the road, Memnoth.
Soon.
So the robe sick of this place? What did Roland them gonna say?
How long until Roland shows off his thunder wave? Here's hoping we all make it in one piece.
That's all?
I keep dreaming I'll wake up with my throat slit. May your sleep be more pleasant.
Hello, Petal. Hey, bother.
She doesn't have any more. Don't really have anything new to sell to Damos. So, I haven't done anything to really deserve a short rest yet. A long rest. So who can I fight? I can fight the spider. It's not bad. Well, this isn't a famous last words moment. Like, obviously, I'd rather fight the spider at 5. But like I gotta do something with this like energy. If I want to what am I saying? If I want to I don't know, keep Ethel there, I could open up this part and I could fight the druid. I could fight at that little like abandoned druid grove. Let's try the spider. Can't be that bad. Famous last words.
Let's get on with it.
Poison elixir, probably.
Do better. I must.
I have 2.
Keep your distance.
Assume nothing.
Where is it here? Alright, well. Yeah, this is one of the harder battles to some degree in that you want to be 5 for because it's scary, but I also did this quite easily last time.
Have I been
For what it's worth.
before?
Got my elixir on him. And the best trick is to, where are we? Split up the party and have a stereo and hit him with firebolt from afar. Where am I going?
How delicious. Go.
Maybe I should have given him or her. Maybe I'll give one of those elixirs of cultivation.
What's next?
Just so she has something. Do we have one of the ones that's level 1 spell slot? That's fine. Just to make sure this goes hunky-dory. Okay, I need to get him in line to hit the guy. Hit the phase spider when it's on top of the stuff. Yeah, because use Sacred Bolt for that. Okay.
Looking ahead. Can't risk being in open view. Have to keep going.
My patience wanes.
I can keep them as one group, actually. We're not doing anything useful.
Unheard, unseen. Need to press onward.
Ready.
Oh, I just missed it. As soon as it paces again, I'm going turn-based mode. That guy's coming toward me now. I don't think it goes in that far one to the right.
Finally.
Don't mind me.
I'll let it heal.
Best be on my way.
Well, hello. Delightful.
Still on my feet.
Not one false move. Keeping low.
Legend, Gossamer Tomb.
I have to survive this.
Oh, hells.
Whoa.
Staying out of sight.
The spider is zoomed up again, so we'll just try to take these guys out.
Cloak and dagger. My favorite.
Probably best to use one of these to make sure this goes quickly here. Not that.
Someone there.
Okay. So now I can It's crazy that he hasn't got seen. I think it's because I missed a spell at him or something. Oh, it's because he didn't kill it all the way. So crazy. What a start.
Have to keep going.
What's the plan? Got to move.
That was really a risk here. I think we're good.
Turn someone inside out.
He has another turn. I don't have to do anything with it right now. She doesn't have dash. It'd be nice to use a dash here. Give her some charges. There's a lot of turns coming. So AoE the little ones if we can. I've never actually seen him start this way before. I miss having Radiance. I wonder what Death has after. I wonder what the Death Domain's Channel Divinity spell is. Spider Queen's Wrath. Okay, let me redo her actions here just so I don't get stupid. She's the one who's not poisoned, so where'd he go? Oh my god. Okay, let's just reread this because a legendary action is an important thing to know about. Gossamer Tomb. Once per round, if her offspring is attacked, this creature will be tried to encase the attacker in a Gossamer Tomb, which is, if it's not removed with acid or fire, it'll explode. Not that bad. What are the other ones? That's it. And a Web Walker. Okay, whose turn is it?
I go from here.
I'm ready.
Can you move this? No. I need to cast a spell so I can get out of here. There has to be a magic missile then for the 100%. Or I do Vampire Bright and run. It's probably a smarter move. 3, damn.
Keep them guessing.
That's not bad. I don't have the happy buff though. Why is that? What is Spider on, like undead or something? Can you not drink monstrosity blood? Okay, I think this is a dash. Free jump. Oh baby. So opportune.
Can't slow down.
Nice. I guess I should have done that first if I was really smart, and then then Asterion could have done more. Okay, a clever move here would be a flourish kill into a bursting sinew. I'm just not sure I can get a. This is probably only going to do... Yeah, it's only going to do 1 to 4. So unless I use the Necrotic Strike, which is ill-advised, I'm going to do. Okay, I'm going to go try to kill that guy.
Make way.
She's great when she can dash. I think you use Blade Ward here. What kind of damage they do? Piercing? That's fine. Just hold on, sweetie. You're gonna be fine. Oh, you should heal. She took the poison damage. I forgot about that. And she has poison, which is what? It's just on attack rolls. I should cancel the concentration as well. Nice. Less nice. So this is how the fight goes, basically. Is you can't get swarmed by the ads, and she punishes you for that.
Need to stay focused.
What spell is smart here? She's no longer poisoned. There's not really much good she can do. Like, I might be able to get a Toll the Dead kill, but then I can't use Bursting Sinew afterwards because it's also an action. I have Blade Ward for one more turn. I guess I'm just gonna hit him with like a Bone Chill or something. Toll the Dead. Nice. And drink a potion again.
What now?
Asterion's time to kind of toast this guy, I think.
Let's go.
Best kill opportunity is this. Nope. The free flying is like just so crazy, I think. It's nowhere smart to go.
Survival is all that matters.
So what's wrong with me? Poisoned?
Light
Look
on
at
my
that.
feet.
Can I really get far enough? Looks like not quite. No surprise there.
I am fury. I am death. Make way.
Whoa, plus the extra lightning. Each one of them does extra lightning. That's so crazy. Wow. That's a nice Eldritch. That's a nice Eldritch Knight synergy. +1 damage on every shot of magic missiles for, like, is actually really good. Okay, right into my trap.
I will ascend.
You still have you still have Hunter's Mark? Yeah, you're good. Hunt completed. Oh, I forgot about this thing too. I should consider keeping it on more often. I'm going to turn it on now to toggle it. Oh, it's the bonus attack. What about this one? I should put this in the bars. How do I do that? I'm just gonna forget about it when it's here.
No time to waste.
Can't even catch my breath.
Concentrate.
It's gonna hit everybody if I do this. Kind of funny.
I miss this. With pleasure.
1 damage. That range is damage range is crazy. A lot of spells are like that. That's kind of like, I guess, where a lot of like the early level 1 spell weakness stuff is. Jesus, she no longer has Blade Ward. She's getting wrecked. I think that's just kind of how it works, you know what I mean? Like you... What was I saying? A lot of the spells have a really, really low damage floor. Okay. I should just use someone else's turn instead.
Time to strike.
Very cool.
My path be true.
It's a shame he's up here alone. The reaction attack, I like that.
To last much longer.
Invisibility once per turn. Zero.
Death's cold grip.
Stupid weak spell. Can I... The spider web is... You can just hit it with normal attacks. I never knew that.
My path be true.
He's back. He's gonna take him out here. No, never mind. We're all dead? Okay, take him out. Time to finish the last spider.
A breeze.
Okay, nice. Poisoner's robe. Okay, so he finally has a robe that's slightly better. Right? No downside? Okay, so if I use chromatic orb... Is there chromatic orb acid or is... There's no poison. There's poison. Nice, okay. Cool, that makes it a little more valuable. Although it's still like not that appealing. But poison's nice sometimes. Okay, there's not much to loot here.
What's going on? Light on my feet. I'll feel like one later.
Oh shit, I have to find a way to get over there. I think you just climb.
Always room for more.
Hold on, I want to stare in to get that.
What a day. Let's go. Into my locker.
This is the pit that, from up here on the platform. The first time I played this game, as I was saying, I had Shadowheart using... I've had Shadowheart, who I've been using the entire game, by the way. For all three times I play it. I guess I just, because there's not another clear, obvious fucking, like, defensive support character. The first time I used her, she was using that Yinogu's mace, where if you don't hit people every turn, you go mad. Which is, in retrospect, incredibly stupid on a cleric, because a cleric is definitely not going to be doing melee attacks in every round. And her damage is so worthless that it doesn't matter even if she is. And she went mad as I beat the boss. And I was up here after finishing the spider in, like, some desperate fashion. And then she, like, hip-checked Karlach off here, down the hole, into the Underdark. Karlach dying on impact. It was still the craziest thing that ever happened to me in this game. Okay, so that's all there is here. So now, go back to the Emerald Grove area and we rest. Unless there's something else I want to do. I want one more rest from Ethel. I want one more thing of elixirs from Ethel, then I feel good about it. But there's nothing really else here that I've missed, I don't think. Next is this, Githyanki Kresh maybe, and then down through Ethel. I'll probably do Ethel next. Maybe the Kresh, I'm not sure. Halsin's not dead, but they assume he is. So from here, it's From here, I'm just gonna do the long rest here. Right? Or do I do it? Maybe I'll do it in by Ethel. See if that works. If I can get one more thing of, hill giant elixirs, that would be 24. It should at the very least take me to Act 3, but probably will take me through the game. I guess like on average, people probably rest. Obsessive people are probably like 50 plus. Average person maybe 30. We've already done like 10, 8, something like that. It always feels like I'm so neurotic. In games like this, it always feels like a... it always feels like I'm somehow like spoiling it. Or doing something weird by like doing the rest to option. You don't want it to take forever.
Hey, bother.
Step lightly.
Never a dull moment.
Okay, here we go.
On my way.
I guess the Circle of Death is only going to be at this camp, right? Have I talked to Withers yet? Does Withers have any sort of insight on my terrible condition?
Thy wheel of fate turns ever to the dark.
'Tis true.
Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection?
Better not be cursed.
Ever since we shared each other's flesh, I've caught you looking at me with lidded eyes. And either like a coward or a fool, you tremble.
It's Lest.
Perhaps the parasite has weakened you. Or perhaps you still long for my taste.
I had been hoping we could spend the night together. These are all such soft options.
I never promised more than a night. Though I can't deny the lure of your taste. Sweet, yes, but also bitter as ginger. Tempt me.
These options are so soft. Who wrote this? Where's my, like, aggressive, domineering option? Not in a weird way, but think of what she likes. Deke me like me more than anyone else here. These are all lame. More sex. Let's do it.
Like the shield bearer and pikemen must train to march their formation in tandem. Very well. I will claim you once you have taken to rest.
Good.
Yes. Good.
This is like our this is our item here. She's just like sort of like aggressively courting me. I'm getting bullied. I love it.
Need something?
Can't feed me tonight. I need my extra fluids.
May the darkness protect you.
So now she's a full-blown Sharon. I want to get to know you more.
You already know my biggest secrets. What more can you ask?
Tell me something about yourself besides Shar, besides tadpoles.
What? Besides my life's calling and the greatest.
Is this where you get the
I've
swimming
ever
thing?
faced? Well, I like.
Oh, here it is.
night orchids.
This is the line of dialogue I missed that I missed my whole
Is that
love
the
affair
sort of
last
thing you
time.
meant?
Because I thought that it was like a loving thing, and I guess I kind of just skipped over or something. That's exactly it. Anything else you care to share?
No, I can't. I mean, I literally can't. There's certain things I can't remember right now. Shah's secrets must be preserved above all else. All who worship her know this. I have had certain memories suppressed, voluntarily, so that I can serve Shah without compromising her. If I manage to return to Baldur's Gate and fulfill Shah's mission, then my memories will be restored.
That seems extreme.
Of course. It is an act of faith, not to be undertaken lightly. Shah will reward me when I succeed. I'm sure you do.
Shah worship.
Please
Let's hear
try
about
to
it.
understand that it's not something I can just talk about freely.
+2 from favorable beginning. So this just increases your proficiency bonus. So this is why it was +4 with the paladin, because it's like a bigger chunk of a larger pie. Okay, it's pretty low roll.
Very well. Perhaps there's potential in you. Let's see how.
I wonder if this helps me lead her more toward Shah worship.
I am indeed a disciple of Shah, mistress of the night and lady of loss. I assume you've heard of her.
I've heard Shah worship is vilified by many, forbidden outright in parts. Oh, that's terrible.
Fetch the bailiff to arrest me. Ah, but there's no bailiff here, is there? Just leagues of wilderness and the dangers lurking within.
If a man said that to a woman, it's so much more frightening and weird.
But I'll happily go it alone. My faith will keep me company.
Okay, I offended her there. What's going on, buddy? I gotta deal with all my harem. What do you know about the city of Elturel falling into Avernus?
Wasn't all that long ago. I never knew the whole of how and why, but
I'm gonna go talk to Zevlor and Kaga before I turn things over.
I should have looked after the Elturans more. Gone out of my way to make sure they were all right. The long and short of it was, I didn't want to risk my neck. I let them get on with the nightmare, same as I had to. But Avernus is no place for decent folk. I'm glad they got out. So glad.
It's not for now. So I wonder how this gets triggered. This whole Goblin Raid thing is crazy. Like, it's literally a druid. It's a druid circle full of, like, legit innocents outside of Kolga. A little fucked up.
Sal appears at your bunk, her eyes raging with desire. You suspect you won't be getting much sleep tonight.
Synchronized. Okay, well. She's gonna get pregnant. Okay. I'm gonna do my buffs in here.
Another stride toward fate.
So I gotta clear the owlbear as well.
One true way.
I didn't know that she was friends with Scratch. I like that.
Powers are being wasted back here. I could repel any attack in the blink of an eye.
It would not be good if oh, Ethel's gone. Interesting. Okay, it would be Damon's gone as well. Yeah, I'd like him to live. I'm gonna talk to Zevlor, then Koga.
I've got a long road ahead. Very well.
good to see a familiar face. I have the strangest feeling every time you pass by. Like you're meant to be here.
Here we go. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
They're all in here.
I can't believe they just left.
Leave it, son.
No. Our so-called kin fled the moment their tails were in
All
danger.
Zevlor and them all left?
Icaron, we're in for a hell of a fight. Focus on the matters at hand, not the ones you can't fix.
Good strong Earth Mother abilities. Running's a smart move, especially for a tiefling.
Spoken like a true coward.
Enough! I will knock both of your heads together unless you cut
It is a smart move. It's not going to go your way.
Not another word. Back to work, all of you. We've a battle to prepare for. I would have given them an extra helping.
Yeah, Zevlor left. Crazy.
I wish I could help on the walls, but I wasn't a soldier, really. Just a trumped-up guard. I can't. I'm sorry.
We were just about prepared.
Someone decided we were the best suited to see to any wounded. Better all round if you keep everyone in one piece up there. Trust me.
Told you to get out while you could, didn't I? Should have taken my own bloody advice.
Everyone, stay close.
This is like genocide.
This place is cursed.
Yeah, his life is doomed.
We can talk after this is over, if we're alive.
First druids and now goblins. Lady Doom really has it out for us, doesn't she?
Okay, I'll talk to Kulga, but I don't think there's much to say here. They're all just basically in like that pre-camp state of readiness. What do you say, big guy?
Look at this place. Like a pen of hogs waiting for the butcher's knife. We need to act.
Quiet. Some of the children might hear you.
Oh, perish the thought they overhear a little honesty once in their short lives.
I wonder what happens if you save Roland in the Loroakan battle. Loroakan battle.
Both of you.
Does he become like the leader after that in a way that benefits you? You three are making me root for the goblins.
I'm merely pointing out this whole strategy is sorely lacking.
Oh, share your tactical wisdom with us then.
No, don't.
No. 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 Don't.
I don't want to lock you outside, please.
He's looking for the kid?
I'm gonna kill 5 goblins. So, I can... You should be manning the wall. I wanted
These kids
to,
might
but
survive.
Shrek says I needed here.
You can hide in here if you like. No one's getting past us. Hands off, Matt. So when I saw there was nobody on the beach, I snuck over.
is
I
getting
left
left
behind.
behind.
Cliff's nope. I'm telling a story. It's rude to interrupt. I told.
Mole's got 6 health. They've all got 6 health.
You're a little old for story time.
Looking for a place to hide when the end comes.
You look a little old for this yourself.
Take it up with Zevlor. Apparently, I'm too young to fight on the wall. Doesn't matter. The fight will come to us, no matter what he says.
I forget what Arabella's buff. This is random, but I forget what Arabella's buff is in the final fight. Is it a passive or is it a summon?
Me, if you like. Goblins strip the dead down to the last stitch. So I hear.
Best pray they don't kill me then. They'll get you next.
So you say, survived Avernus though, more than you've done.
Alright. Bothered these children enough. I think there's like more interactions with Mole if you're a nicer person, or things work out differently. But I think you just can kind of just skip her until Act 2. So what happened to the ritual? Like, are they doing it or not? Why are they not working on it? Isn't this the time that you should be using it? Oh, they sealed themselves in?
Go away! There's nothing in here for you! For any of you!
What's going on here?
I said go away! You people have endangered this sacred place long enough! This door is staying closed until you're gone, one way or another!
Coward, innocents are going to die thanks to you.
Then this sacred grove could be a comfort to them in their final moments. But this door is staying closed. Now leave!
Okay, I gotta reset, hold on. Time flies. Alright. Go rejoin the others, kid. Okay, not gonna go your way. Alright, to the front door. Ethel's gone, Damon's gone, probably smart. I didn't have any satisfactory... I didn't say anything satisfactory to the bear because I was mean to him. Guess I should use an elixir.
Admiring my beautiful barricades? Might not be pretty, but they'll stop a charging warg. Probably.
Won't pretend I expected to see you back again. Bloody glad, mind. People are scared. Zevlor's doing what he can, but... well, seeing you on the walls might put the steel in their spines. Mine too.
This is really interesting to see all this, because I would wager that a lot of people will just end up killing the goblin leaders because there's so many like swerves in the conversation. Auto aggro Minthara and not actually see this, where you choose a side and it seems to be like the best and most interesting way for the story to go. You know what I mean? But a lot of people are just gonna kill the goblin leaders as they go in there. But this is way cooler.
We're not ready for this.
Like if you defend it or you go against it, or if you defend it or if you let it happen. Like this is the way it should by default go, and I'm not sure that would be the case for a lot of people.
Gods! You have a habit of turning up where you're least expected, but no less welcome for that. We've spotted goblins in the woods. What happened at their camp?
They are my horde. Together we shall feast upon you.
You led the drow here? By the nine hells, why?
I want to see droves, piles, heaps of dead. I want to climb a corpsed mountain.
I don't... Oh, gods. You've turned on us. Hells, why?
It's who I am, sin incarnate. Holy shit.
Guards, help!
Karlach doesn't like that? Well, you're not here. Why does she have tough? What is giving her like the... tough is something you get from... Who was that? Oh, it's him, right. Okay, never mind. I'm stupid. I was looking at his. I only have one channel divinity charge. 55%. I don't like that.
On I go.
Go throat.
It's hard to use. It's hard to use hold person at that like percentage level, man. Hellish rebuke, you prick.
Vow, or you break.
Another fight. Let's go.
See, I should have done this first. All the rest of my team's damage would have been higher advantage. R.I.P. Hellrider's Pride. What else are we in battle with?
Need to find a way forward.
I'll kill you. You bloody coward.
Oh, Damon's here. Oh my god.
Nothing important is ever easy.
Oh. And no wonder Karlach disapproves of it. Damon stayed here.
Victory awaits.
Quickly.
Oh, the big boys are here. Enjoy.
My faith will protect me. Heading there.
I don't want to kill Damon. That sucks. Athletics successful, but yet not successful. Can't push them far enough away, I guess? Ooh, first sacrifice. Intense.
Blood comes easy these days.
Sorry, pal. What if I just leave him alive? Other people will probably kill him? Complete the Hellions' heart. She's gonna leave, right? That's weird. He's knocked out. He's not killed. But I guess it's like, they still count it as that. Holy shit, all this stuff.
Don't mind if I do.
Poor Damon. When it goes bad, it goes bad.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Okay, time to turn off non-lethal blows.
Strike hard, strike fast.
A better position.
All right, where are we going? Is the team gonna help? Now we just showing everything? There's Minthara.
They're dying for me. All of them.
Another step
I'm getting bloodthirst. I'm running ahead of the squad. I don't know. I had that. When did I get slow fall? Level 3 or 4 or something? Alright, goblin attack. Here we go. Oh, you are so dead. Hold person on person with 1 health left? You sure that's your best play? Damn. Did he throw it a barrel? Oh my god. This is crazy. Badass. Look at this. Bright day. Broad day we're going in. I'm good, pal. How are you? This is a full swarming. Alright, later, pal.
Behold the dance of death.
I can't wait for a second attack. I wonder what the sappers are for. The sappers are clearly for the Everlook druid doors, right? He's shooting at the gate? I'm shooting at that guy? He's just too stupid to do it? That's a big boy. They look a lot bigger than the females. I should gotta remember to start using Bless more often. I have to remember to use Happy to get the Vampiric Bite on my guy at like near the beginning of like an attack combo with other people. Same thing with Flurry of Blows Topple. And I need to do the other thing I was talking about too. Oh yeah, start with Bless. I should even do it now.
Splinter of ice works its way into your mind.
The way is clear. Now we can cleanse this place completely. Kill everyone.
Okay. Well, I'm glad I didn't use it there if the battle's over. I already looted Zevlor. We're probably fine. Holy shit, here we go. That's a lot of sappers.
Something good here. I hope.
I'm gonna go with Minthara. I think she's going to like clear out these the tieflings though, which is not good. I'm gonna go with her. Alright, sorry folks. She's just buffing dudes. Oh. Alright, RIP Roland.
Can't give up. Focus, strike true.
No choice but to keep going. At the ready.
So does slow fall mean... It must be just be in combat. Because you have to use your reaction. So you can't use your reaction outside when you're not in combat, right?
Got to press on.
Let's have some courage. On the way.
I love that you can use deflect missiles without using a key point.
No time to waste.
Yeah, they know who the weak guy is. That's what the shield's for, baby. Seem and Thor are getting the action here. Okay, I guess I can use Bless here. This is not a really hard fight, though. I can probably just cantrip and auto-attack my way through this. The problem with, like, so many of the... Obviously, a guy who just does normal attacks does so much more damage than someone who uses spells. And the person who uses spells, because they can use them so much less often, they have to be really impactful. That's why it feels weird for something like Hold Person to be a 55% chance to succeed. But the effect is insanely broken.
Never a dull moment. Here we go again.
Oh. 20 critical, 1d20 advantage, plus 2 proficiency, plus 5 tavern brawler, plus 2 favorable beginnings, plus 5 strength modifier, and then damage roll is 7 2d6 bludgeoning, plus 5 strength modifier, plus 5 strength modifier, tavern brawler. And so there's 2 dice here. Right? So there's the plus 5 and the plus 5 because of the orc thing, right? Is that how this works? Your strength modifier is added twice to the damage and attack rolls. And then there should be Shavig attacks. When you land a critical hit with a melee weapon attack, you deal an extra dice of weapon damage. Does Savage attacks not work with half orc savage attacks monk? Does work with monk, because it does say weapon damage. Wow. Now I understand why people don't use half orcs for this. Wow, so half orcs, all half orcs have? Wow, fuck off. All half orcs have is they revive themselves at 1 health when they're down. What about BG3? This is really fucked up. Do they think the monks are too powerful already? Wow. Shit. I did all this stuff without knowing that. That's crazy. Why would they do that? That is so crazy. Why would they not have it applied to unarmed strikes? Melee. Unarmed. I guess it's because the monks hit so often. God, I am so bummed out right now. I never realized that. That's like one of the first times I've crit. So, all I have is this as a racial. They could sort of easily make an exception where it's just like once per attack as opposed to once per hit. It just looks like an extra. They just add another dice of weapon damage, and your fist wouldn't add that much. Wow, I am so bummed out by that. Damn. I did not know that. Oh, that makes me so sad. I am so bummed by that. Oh, well, he still rules. But if I wanted to be a real dork about it, I would literally change to like, I don't know, Wood Elf or whatever other thing. Oh my god.
On the move.
So like, what are the ramifications of this? In terms of other, either, I think the magic mirror changes your race, right? If you change your look, you can change your race. Oh, nice try. Are you still gonna run away? No, he's smart enough not to do it. So I mean, like, does this make me feel like trying a different class? Or changing his race? But that doesn't seem right. You already started the character, you have a certain attachment to like his look. I'm not even sure Magic Mirror really works that way, or whether it's just purely aesthetic.
Come on, can't stay idle. One day I'll catch a break.
Oh my god. Dead with a kick to the head. R.I.P.
Something good here, I hope.
Letter from Leroican. Soul Coins of Treatise. Scroll of Firebolt. I hope I'm just gonna have him with Damn on. He's probably just not gonna be in Act 2 now, right? Damn, I fucked up. Think about it. That means no... How are you supposed to get the armor that he has? The, like, full epic, literally best in slot heavy armor in the game. I don't know, man. She, like, dual wields maces.
Let my name be known.
Whoa, the boys are back in town. Again, the guy's got like 2 health left, 3 health. Yeah, you're good. You guys are using spell slots you might need.
What's in here? They should all be running.
Anything worth stealing? Set their arms.
Where is Minthara?
Let's see what this does.
Oh, she's in here, right? Level 6. That a girl. We're literally slaughtering innocents. I love it.
Can't give up. Not now. Got to move.
Alright, kill the women and the children first. I'm just gonna go wherever Manthara goes. Yeah, they were gonna lose Karlak. I knew it was Gale and someone else. Will, I guess. 1 XP each. Jesus. This woman's a savage. She's still attacking.
Let me strike true.
Shadowheart's like weirdly okay with this, I think.
Still breathing, despite everything.
I should have punched the next person and then had Stereo and finish him off with his wimpy little attacks. Firebolt's more diabolical. I might get a kill with one of these two.
Over here.
Yeah, I have a 90% chance of a kill if it's 1 plus. No, I have a 10% chance of a kill if it's like a plus lightning damage. Has to be a 9 or 10 or 10. Excuse me. I guess that's 8. That's at 20%. My bad.
Taking position.
Poor guy. God, she's a monster.
A glorious day. The Absolute will be pleased. But there is more to be done. This place is home to druids. Root them out and kill them.
It's highly intense. Does she stay here?
If they do, it's probably made of grapes.
Another step forward.
Or some other rubbish.
She stays here and tells me to go kill the actual guys?
Raided a town.
Yeah, matching lockets? No. That guy looks nothing like who he's supposed to. Warren Key. Soul coin. What a slaughter. So she tells me to go do the druids myself?
Find the druids. Bleed them dry.
Okay.
Minthara's pleased.
Kind of lazy. You're going to kill like the innocents, but I have to do everything else? It's kind of weird, isn't it?
Where do druids store their
That old lady didn't stand a chance.
sure if they
What about all the sappers and all those dudes? I wonder if Ethel left her stuff here. Can I steal some of Ethel's stuff? Oh, yeah.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
Oh, yeah. I love it. Starion, where are you going? Stop it. I'm not letting the orcs eat these things. This is good food right here. That's a whole pig. Okay, we gotta see what's going on. They killed her, eh? Wow.
It's all green. Why do druids store tree muck inside?
Dunno, but some of it's going to be valuable, right? Maybe. Can't tell if it's for eating or smoking, though.
Isn't there one more chest? No. Druid's Ledger. And I'm not going to lead them to the kids. That's a little crazy. Whoa, Jesus. That's a lot of free money, actually.
Butchered. They didn't stand a chance.
Who's butchered? I don't see any bodies there. Oh, the poor kid? Yeah, that's rough. I wonder if they went down to the hole. It looks like they maybe did. I'm gonna go check. I'll check after. There is an after. Oh, the final battle. Koga.
Heading there.
We're all here. Okay, this is an opportunity to bless. The range on it's so crazy.
This feels good. Outmaneuver them.
Talk to me.
The range is 10 meters. I haven't used Quicken spell yet. Let's use... Maybe I'll use double poison because I have the poison one now. And Koga. No one took damage, eh? So let's do 2 to 16. Weird. Spell hits hard, man. Whoa. She's in us. Who just died? Oh, the other? Okay. Where's Koga? Okay, topple.
May the gods take you first.
Into this. Let's crit it. Nah, forget it. It's fine.
Victory awaits. Taking position.
One of my like point is where I start using the Jesus Christ, what the fuck? Did that down me? That little guy's got a big one. Oh. Oh god. Wait, this is terrifying. How many goblins do I have? Like 2? Really bad. Why do I only have a couple of goblins here? I guess they want this to be hard. I definitely like. I can't believe Asterion doesn't come. That's so weird. Okay, hold on. Did the So he downed me and got me back up. Holy shit, okay. He's got the next turn, so heal him. Gotta watch out for the moonbeam too. I'm gonna back up a bit. I should use one of the better ones here.
Will stand in my way.
There's blood in the air.
Okay, moved it. Oh, that's cool. At least she's fighting the goblin. I gotta take her out. Do we have knockout on? No. If I'd crit the other attack instead, it would have gone better. Nettie's over there. I gotta get to her. But I have no health. Shit.
Time to press ahead.
I'm invisible, though. I'm invisible, though. I can go that way. I don't have enough healing to be really not isolated. I don't want to line up for fucking that spell again. This guy's probably the biggest threat. Can I make it to her? I'm gonna sprint for lightning charges and go for Nettie to basically hold her back. I'm gonna get behind her. And then I think Pommel Strike for days is the best here. Get 2 hits of damage that might have broken the concentration. Please don't have lightning again. Oh shit. The fireball grease combination. Wrong way. This guy's holding it like a baseball bat. Okay, we need some heals. I really forgot to heal my main character, but I did get the invisibility. Oh, baby. 1 healing. Oh, it's a good berry. This goblin tank is doing a great job. I think he's gonna be dead soon, though. Oh, the grease. Mayday. Oh, shit. What's that? A little birdie? Okay. I don't have like a normal heal. Where's Asterion? This costs all 3, doesn't it? Yeah, fuck that. I need to heal instead. I'll be anyway. Kind of driven into the battle here a little bit. Okay, I need to get some AoE down here. We're actually in a lot of trouble. Just these 2. I have Sanctuary. I don't really have like a emanating from me AoE strike, so I gotta just try to one-shot this guy with an upcasted necrotic touch. That was crazy. Okay. I'm gonna back up a little bit. Being the rock that she usually is. Okay, this guy is kind of crazy. I'm going for him.
Another day, another fight.
Nice. I should stay invisible. That's my bad. I only have 8 health left.
I am death.
Booming Blade and Bleed is a crazy combo for like, okay, run away, see what's gonna happen.
On the move.
I have another attack too if I can get it. I can't though. Got lucky.
On my way.
This feels good. With finesse.
Well, so much for peace.
My eyes grow heavy. Best to make out.
Yes.
Nice outfit. Okay, Koga probably has some good stuff. Good berry. Koga's key. Whole chicken. What's this? Broodmother's Revenge. Whenever the wearer is healed, their weapon becomes coated in magic and deals an additional 1.6 poison. I don't know. Do you have a necklace already? That's better.
Wits and blades always sharp.
Yeah, we're good. I can give it to the... That doesn't matter. Not for me. Sorry, doggy. Where's Hoth or Hath? Wrath.
Open up.
Rune of the Wolf, nice. I'll take those druid secrets, thank you. Oh shit, sorry. Not bad. Anyone see that? Okay. Alright, so this is all open. Are the bears dead? What happened to the bears?
That should more than suffice.
The bird's okay? What about the bears? The birds are fine. I'm not sure about the bees. How are the bears? And I didn't rescue Volo yet. Well, they're probably dead if these guys are here. Oh, what a slaughter. It's heavy rain today. It's pretty wild. There's nothing in these burlap sacks. It's bullshit. Key of the Ancients. It's a circlet plus 1 nature. That's pretty shit. Alright, anybody else?
What's inside?
Now I can rob Halson's chamber, which I need to do for information. Okay. Druid notebook. Catherick is finished. Blade infused. I've locked it away to serve as mighty in victory. Save it. I put a dress and took his glaive. Blade infused a shadow. I've locked it away. Where does he lock it away? Oh, is it the glaive underground? Halson's journal. Extraordinary happenings. While meditating in the forest, Nettie and I were ambushed by a pack of goblins led by a drow. We had no choice but to defend ourselves, but that is not the extraordinary or rather disturbing part. On the drow's death, a parasitic creature emerged from the corpse and attempted to escape. I managed to capture it, and I've held the host cadaver here in my study. I've told no one my fears. Nettie suspects, but knows better than to ask. I will discuss further before informing the others. Kago will demand answers I don't have. I had better record these further findings in a separate volume and keep them upon my person, lest prying eyes jump to the wrong conclusions. So did I mess up by not looting him? Altered? Question mark. Hastily written note. My dear Nettie, I entrust you with the circlet to open the library. Wear it always. If you need to enter the vault, talk to Wrath. He has the rune, but won't give it to anyone, so be sure to have good reason to ask. Protect my research while I'm gone and take care of the animals. Don't give fish to Tuft. She's getting lazy. If you need to enter the vault, talk to Wrath. Open the library. So wear the circlet. Drop the rune. So where's the library start? Wait, what's going on? They're all in. Now I just click on one? Or light them all? I think there used to be one lit up. Oh, I see. So probably before when she opened it, she had it. So before she had the circlet on, so she did it for you, right? So his library is in fact what's downstairs? Okay, so there's no like, unless there's no other secrets here, right? We just go downstairs. But like, is this really considered his library? More of a hidden vault, as they say.
I have such a headache.
So good. So good. Ketheric's weapon. Robe of Summer grants resistance to cold damage. Nice. Take that for myself, if you don't mind me. Ooh, that kind of robe. Not very good. Okay, I guess that's all this down here.
No time to dally.
So she gets like the druid thing. It's not better than what I'm doing. All right, well, I don't see the library. I don't really understand. This just says library. So the note says what exactly? Okay, I trust you the circlet to open the library where it always you need into the vault, talk to Wrath. Okay, got it.
Moving ahead.
Yeah, she needs that thing on her head to open the library. Got it. I did see like a kind of a shimmer when she did that. I'm still brokenhearted that half orcs don't work with Tavern Brawler. Okay, so what do? Do I pick this up? Or do I bring it back to Minthara? Or I bring Minthara back here and just pick it up? She not here. Very weird. She should come here at this point.
Anything of use?
I have to go back to her in like the tiefling area. It's all kind of surprising that like considering Shadowheart's character, this doesn't like bother her more. Like she's kind of like deep in the Shar world if you want to like let her get like brainwashed, but she's way too like, I don't know, intelligent for this. There's blood on the walls here. Are they all dead? They are. Did they kill Mole too? They killed the kids. Whoa, that's intense. Molt dies too? They all die. That's crazy. Damn, you guys are fucking monsters.
Must be getting soft. Almost felt bad for him.
Jesus.
Goblin kids would have put up a better fight.
Whoa.
Killed my first human when I was 5 years old. Tieflings are soft.
Whoa. That is intense. They're like trash talking children they murdered. That's fucked up. These two kids. So they did find the way. I guess they kind of knew already. I wonder if you could have, like, saved that other goblin who's been in jail the whole time if you do this whole thing. Like I said, I just wanted to drink in the violence. That was messed up, man. Oh, I gotta get Mithara right, my bad. So I could have used these guys to blow the walls open? What's their deal here?
Praise the absolute. Ah, tieflings ain't so tough.
This guy's really on so much amphetamine right now. Alright, well. That lightning bolt by Aaron is terrifying, but also give me a great sense of encouragement for when I get that spell. If that's what it does, that's nasty. I could do some art with that. With the free flying.
Raided a town.
What if Minthara and Lae'zel are going to fight over me?
Praise the absolute. She will reward us well for this exquisite carnage.
She is crazy. What a lovely afternoon. A real pleasure. A real pleasure. I really enjoyed that.
Absolute. She loves you fiercely. I see that in the strength she has given you.
This person is so ridiculous.
And she has so much more to give. There is a bond between us, true soul. I can see what you are, what you want, and you can see what I want.
It's me.
Through her eyes, you see yourself. Skin glistening with sweat, hands bound. Ecstasy.
She's just sitting there like, oh, I can't wait.
You feel her breath on your neck, her fingers running down your spine, and then it is over.
I will come to your camp tonight. We will celebrate this victory.
Are they gonna fight? Does Lae'zel have something to say?
As you approach your camp, the raucous celebration.
So what happens with Karlach here? This is crazy, man. The dog's still alive? Okay.
Intercepted before you can join the party.
I didn't escape the hells to lose my soul to another evil. I can't be part of this anymore.
The goblins praise the absolute, but their celebrations also honor their leaders. Minthara.
That's so crazy. Karlach left? Oh.
You fought well.
My harem's down by 1, but it's up by 1.
Thanks to our leadership. When you tire of their company, come to me. Tonight, you are mine.
I wonder what happens. I wonder how Lae'zel's gonna take this. Gift from the absolute. Wait, is this an astral touched parasite? There's no way, right? We're having a goblin party? Half orc goblin? How's withers take all this? Okay, he doesn't give a shit.
Dost thou require
Okay, let's go.
ally?
Okay.
Or mayhaps a resurrection instead.
What's he say? But I didn't mean to kill Alfera. Please bring her back. I'll have a moment of softness. I want to see what he says.
The bard's death is a weight for thine own conscience to bear.
I love it.
She will be left to the peace of eternity, where the urge shall seek her no more.
The absolute conquer.
Chasing the dog around? Alright, well, what's everyone got to say? Where's Shadowheart? At least she's still in the party. I panicked there for a second. Who are these people?
Well, hello. Welcome to my humble party. What's your poison? Red? White?
Beer if you have it. I'm a half orc.
You're a conquering hero. And you want to drink foaming piss. Not that I'm judging, of course. So, what are we drinking to? Other than a pile of corpses.
To victory, of course.
To victory. Delicious.
It's getting horny. Today's not your night, Asterion.
What happens next? By the hells. Sex, my dear. A night of passion.
What would you like to happen? You're not choosing the right evening.
Oh, a little talking, a little drinking. And once everyone else is asleep, we get to know each other.
Maybe we better not. I got some busyness. I have a one-night Minthara stand.
But fine, if you're determined to ruin your evening, I won't stop you.
He took that pretty well.
What a glorious celebration. Hip deep in gore.
Very neutral.
The goblins stole good wine. It
Yeah,
goes
she's kinda
straight to
crazy.
the head.
Aren't you excited? We won.
We set a pack of refugees on fire. A child could have done it. Not exactly an ambush for the ages.
That's true. It is a little empty. You tank the bottle. Is something wrong?
What's wrong with enjoying a gift from our guests? Maybe if I down enough of this swill, it'll pickle the worm in my skull.
That's fine. There's a contemplative goblin brawler over here.
True soul, sir. A present straight from the battlefield.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you.
Hi. How are you?
Had to cut off the stiff's
We got
fingers
some.
to get it.
I got some heavy stuff going on here.
Stuffed and smeared with blood, you realize the loot belonged to Alfira, the tiefling.
This is a mistake. She's already dead, and I have that loot. You fought well. The prize is yours.
Thank you.
I've already got one.
True soul.
Lae'zel's still training? A goblin party? This is so ghetto.
Thraki tear a screaming Neogi's legs from its belly to fashion into blades. Yet they could not match your nerve today.
Yeah, killing
It was enough
children.
to drive me to madness.
Killing innocent women.
I smell their blood on you still. I smell your moisture.
She's very like taste and smelly.
Reward for a glorious battle.
Very literally sensuous.
Go on, have your fun. And do not wipe away a single bead of sweat. It's intoxicating.
Whoa. Alright. Nothing else here, really?
Coast all clear, sir. Some stinking bird flew by some time ago.
That's so
I
bad.
got it straight through the neck. Any of those druids is still alive, they'll know not to mess with us.
Just, yeah, murder insects. Alright, well, that's everybody. We had a pretty slim camp with Gale, Will dead, and Karlach left in a huff. Now we have a savage goblin throne here. And Withers is just totally unimpressed. I'm so thirsty right now. Hold on.
You up and down, her mind touches yours. You feel her hand at your neck, her lips closing around yours.
Psychic sex?
Are you ready to give yourself to me?
Sure, let's do it.
Good. I will join you when you go to your bed. You are mine.
There's serious women in this one. Not much of a party.
Buzz of celebration quiets to a soothing hum as you approach.
I'm about to get my ass
Those secret
toe up.
foes, you needn't spend the night alone. There is one who yearns for you in the dark. Who will you seek?
Go to bed thinking of Lizelle, go to bed alone. I don't think there was any sort of like Shadowheart option there.
What treasures might this night bestow?
Which probably means it kind of like cut off completely after this.
You are here. Good.
Oh yeah, that's a stereo and sexy outfit. Cool.
Now, lie down.
I'm getting, I love it.
Your obedience will make this more enjoyable for both of us.
Do I get a half orc Chad move again?
You want. And you shall have me.
Oh yeah. I can't believe my fists don't make an extra damage dice. This is my problem right now. Mm-hmm. Oh shit. Minthara. Now I can see these, like, whoa, the leg around the shoulders. These are the moments where people are like, this is when you're like, your girlfriend comes in. Like, what are you watching? Reverse cowgirl? In the moonlight? So picturesque. I think they make this one a little more raw because it can only happen like the once, I think, or maybe something like that. And also because it's rarer, no, sorry, that's what I mean. They can make this one a little more R-rated because it's less people are going to see it.
As your bodies lock together, so do your minds.
Can she join us now, or does it have to be in Act 2?
And half hidden at the center of her desire, you discover something unexpected. Fear.
This is an inspiration charge for sure. It's still a hard thing though. There are no buffs. Oh. This is a 8 out of 20 chance. So 40%. I think Karmic Dice is like, if you fail one and use an inspiration charge, then make sure you get it, or more likely to get it. Thank God. I could have totally bust down 4 inspiration charges there.
She flinches as layers of her psyche peel back, revealing the scars of a life spent anticipating a knife in the back. The memories of countless dead, slain too soon. Not just enemies.
The face is really funny.
Friends. Lovers.
Speak to me. Tell me what is in your heart.
No. truth. I want to hear it in your voice, not in my mind.
Don't you think your mind shows you the truth?
The Absolute owns my mind.
Oh shit, yeah.
I cannot remember a time when her voice did not fill it. Except tonight. Tonight, the Absolute was silent. I only heard your breath and your voice.
Casanova?
How is that possible?
The artifact pulses softly, sending out a warning. It is afraid.
I'll just say this one. The Absolute can't reach you while you're with me. It's strictly true.
This is blasphemy. But so much that has happened since I left the Underdark is like a dream of somebody else's life. I do not know myself anymore. Except tonight. Tonight, I wanted this. For myself. I must pray, and you must rest. Tomorrow, we will have fresh orders.
In your dream, you stand over yourself as you sleep. A knife in your hand. Murder in your heart. You are ready to strike, to end your own life. But then a shock runs through your mind.
What's her reasoning here?
This is no dream.
Wake up, true soul. We must talk. I watched over you as you slept, peaceful and silent. And I spoke to our God. I asked her why she had chosen you, made you one of her faithful, when you are so clearly broken. Beautiful, but broken.
I'm
There
beautiful.
is something missing in you, and I do not understand it. When the Absolute failed to answer me, I feared that you had somehow infected me with that same absence. And so I decided that you must die. But then, a miracle happened. As I took out my blade, her voice returned to me. And she told me what I must do to purge myself of doubt. She told me to decide your fate. To determine if you are worthy. If you are, I am to send you into her embrace, at the seat of her power.
I don't have like any buffs here at all. I wonder if these are all the same challenge. Like, is it possible that they'll always be like the same? They're the same challenge, right? We're both worthy. Let's go to the absolute together. It's a 2. Nice. Let's look at my teammate's guidance. That's funny. Okay. Okay, I was a little worried about that one. I thought I had like a 16 coming or something.
In time, I believe we may be together. Travel to Moonrise. We will meet again there, at the heart of the Absolute's power.
Can you tell me how to reach Moonrise safely?
I know a way, yes. Soon, you will be in the Absolute's presence. She will test you. If you fail, you will break. If your faith is strong, you will become something even more beautiful.
I'm ready. How do I get there?
With difficulty, but I can help. The land around Moonrise is cursed. Traveling there will sap your strength and your sanity, but I can protect you. A wretched creature in my service can guide you through the curse. This harp will summon him. Play it when you are in the shadows.
Dark side?
He will come to you and know that you are a friend.
What is this creature?
He was a drow once.
Oh, yeah.
Now he is an abomination. A victim of Lolth's cruelty. His minions will wait for you at the mountain pass, on the threshold of the Shadow Curse. I warn you, he is quite mad, but he knows the path to Moonrise better than anyone. Go to him when you are ready. I will lead what remains of my forces to Moonrise ahead of you. When we next meet, we will be together in the Absolute's presence, and she will make us her champions.